Hello, I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm doing based on the title of this video, but I'm going to be painting some ceiling tiles today. Now, I'm sure you guys have two questions. First of all, why ceiling tiles? And second of all, how me and this person were able to get access to ceiling tiles for me to paint on. So to give you guys some context, I didn't just decide on a whim I wanted to paint on ceiling tiles all of a sudden. So as you guys maybe know from my last couple of videos, I just completed AP Art last year because I graduated high school. And after we were done with our portfolios, we had kind of a lot of time on our hands. Yeah, portfolios were due May 1st, and my school didn't end until May 23rd or something arbitrary like that. So my art teacher came up with the idea to paint some ceiling tiles for some teachers. She sent out a survey asking basically what they would want if we picked their class, and then the AP Art students voted on the theme they wanted. I started painting this black background a little before 3:30, and now it's 5:09. That took way longer than it should have. So the theme that our class liked the best was evolution through the decades. So basically we painted 16 album covers of some of the most iconic artists in that time period. Basically an evolution of the past all the way to the most popular music today. Okay, currently 5:48. I have this much done. My hands look really bad. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take a little break because I really have to pee and I've been working for a while, and gonna eat, then maybe return back to this later. Okay. So apparently it's hailing outside. Holy hell, look at that hail. Look at that. No, it's okay. You're okay. I know this stresses you out, I'm sorry. Okay, can we take time to appreciate the outfit I have on right now? Okay, let's first look at the nails. I'll get the scrunchie matching. Just step way back. Look at these cute little flower shorts. And, you know, they match with my nails. So, I think that's just a little bit cute. Anyway, it's day 2 of painting ceiling tiles. I'm probably not gonna paint that long because I have to leave in 30-ish minutes because I'm gonna go over to a friend's house. But yeah. So here comes the goofy part about this. We coincidentally picked my boyfriend's dad as the winning teacher of this contest. I guess you could call it a contest. I don't know. But needless to say, he was stoked, so excited that we picked his class. But yeah, before any of you guys think that I added any bias to the voting, this man refused to tell me what his idea was. I was asking because I was gonna go vote for it because obviously I wanted to pick his room, but he refused to tell me because he wanted to keep it fair. But the even goofier thing is that my art teacher put the subject next to the teacher's theme, so I kind of could figure out pretty quickly which one was his. Okay, so it's currently 8:08 p.m. It's still day 2 of painting. I just got home late and had dinner at my house. And yeah, after I shower, I'm gonna go work on the thing again. Oh, that was lightning. God, what is with these storms? This is the same day that it hailed, by the way. It's freaking hailing again. But yeah, every other idea that was brought up by a social studies teacher, I really strongly disliked for some reason, and that was the only one that seemed remotely creative, to me at least. So I figured that if this was not his theme, I would have been really disappointed in him. But hey, it worked out, so woohoo. But yeah, this teacher, he really is a big fan of this music artist named Kaleo, and we had actually done an album cover by Kaleo and given it to him, but it was a much simpler one, and it looked like this. I finally ended my last class of the summer semester, so I finally can start on the second half of the ceiling tile, but right now I'm babysitting a stray cat right now in our living room, so I have to stay out here with him. So I had to move my setup out here, which was kind of a pain in the booty, but I really want to try and get this done before they leave to drop off my boyfriend at college. So yeah, here we are right now. I'm definitely gonna have to do some little maneuvering because I don't know how far the cord is gonna reach. We will try our best. It honestly is like such a major stress relief now that the summer semester is over. It's really nice that I can just kind of relax and really do some art for fun instead of constantly working and doing school. But back to what I was saying earlier, we actually did give him a Kaleo album cover, but he also asked me after school was over if I had wanted to do the Surface Sounds cover because it was just really cool. And I was so excited because I had actually really wanted to do that album cover. But when we were voting on which ones we were doing, the executive decision was to do the one with the hands. And I don't blame the class for choosing that album cover to do because we were on a time crunch. We were doing 16 ceiling tiles as a whole, so that was gonna be a little hard to do within that time frame. I was a big advocate for the Nirvana album. You know, the one cover with that smiley face on it? I think you know which one I'm talking about. Which was kind of funny because I actually didn't even end up working on it. I worked on like the black background, but I ended up working on the Metallica album instead. But I was a little disappointed we weren't doing that Kaleo album just because it was cool. It was so freaking cool. But everyone voted on that one because they said that the Surface Sounds album cover just looked too hard to do. Okay, so for whatever reason, every time I do the background, I say every time as if I do ceiling tiles all the time, but every time I do the background, it like drains so much energy out of me. Honestly, it could be because there's so many freaking pores that's driving me absolutely bonkers. But yeah, I only got like the black done in the background, but I'm gonna take like a little lunch break now and probably start on it the next day because I am so done. The agenda for today is finishing up the background. I noticed that there is like this bluish tint to the majority of the bottom of it, so I'm gonna add that back in and then I'm gonna start on the iceberg. This is making me very angry though because I definitely filled up all of these little pores and they showed up again. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Everyone was saying that the Surface Sounds album cover just looked really difficult, and in my head I thought that was just so ironic because they were all choosing the portrait cover albums of painting people. I feel like that's a lot harder than just doing a volcano and an iceberg, but that's just me. So yeah, needless to say, when my boyfriend texted me and asked if I wanted to do the album cover, I was so excited, and his dad was excited. We were both excited. We were both stoked. We're both happy. It works out perfectly. I think my cat is watching me paint. Don't be shy now that you're on camera. No, because like I was just standing here and painting and he just was sitting on the stool and he was like this over the counter just watching me paint the entire time. Oh, look at him. Yeah, such a good boy. This is totally off topic, but if you hear like this like constant background noise in the audio recording, I don't know if you can hear it over the music, but our power went out yesterday because of a storm, so we have the generator running, so I'm really sorry if that bothers you. Luckily, the really good thing about that is the power went out yesterday, and that's actually when I finished the ceiling tile. I had finished it like maybe an hour and a half right before the storm had started, and I would have been really upset if I couldn't finish the painting just because I couldn't see in the dark. So yeah, that was really good luck on my part. But anyway, overall, I had so much fun painting on these ceiling tiles. The pores itself were kind of a pain, but overall it was a pretty fun and relaxing process. I think the only other thing I struggled with besides the pores was like making the iceberg look as close to the reference photo as possible. So I wasn't actually feeling too confident on how the iceberg looked, but once I put them, like I stacked them on top of each other, it looks so freaking cool. I really like it so much and I'm so proud of myself. And I think the only other thing that threw me off was I kind of forgot that an actual album cover is square. And my boyfriend's dad had asked me to divide the album cover into 2 ceiling tiles so that the top half would be on one and the iceberg would be on the other. So I was kind of thrown off like why it looked strange to me at first when I stacked them on top of each other, and then I remembered that basically I did kind of have to crop it so that it was a long rectangle rather than a giant square. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making the video and the art, of course. But yeah, comment if you want to see any videos from me. And oh yeah, I'm super close to 400 subscribers, so if you guys want to hit that sub, that'd be really nice. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.